This model Coleman screen room comes folded up like this, and to start setting it up, it's in the bag upside down. You turn it over and then you expand it out. You raise the canopy up, spread it out, but don't raise it up all the way yet. And then you spread out the canopy over the top of the frame, and in the corners there's Velcro that attach to the Velcro on the pole. The ribs of the canopy get pushed up to where they're in a bow, and when they're all the way up, the red catch goes over a little pin on the pole and it'll stay in place. It's easier to do this while the canopy is only part the way up, and once it's part the way up and it's over this and attached in the corners, you'll put the Velcro around the ribs to keep the canopy from coming off. On each of the arms that go from leg to leg, there's also Velcro from the canopy that goes around the arm and gets Velcroed on to hold the canopy on. After you've got all the Velcro attached, you're ready to raise up the canopy to a height that you're comfortable staying under. The red button down here, you push it, put your foot on the peg, push it, and raise it up till the first click happens. And then you go around and you do that for each of the... It is possible to go up higher. You just push the button and you can click it up one more notch. And it is possible to even raise it another notch. So you could have as many as 2 holes below the latch. Each of the legs need to be staked after you've raised the canopy up. Use one of the large stakes to go in the hole, and you can just push it down. If the ground's soft enough, you can just push it with your foot. Otherwise, you'll need to use a hammer. Also, we have guidelines. If it's a little bit windy, you'll want to put the guidelines out. Use one of the small stakes for this. Here's the stake in the ground. This can also be pushed down. You want to set the stake at an angle away from the tent so that it stays in the ground a little bit easier and doesn't pull away. The screen room comes in 2 pieces. You put the hook, this plastic hook, over the center of where you want one door, and the other end will go halfway around the canopy where the second door will be. At each leg there are 2 hooks on the screen that goes into a little eyelet at the top of the screen room. The fabric should be lined up with the pole, and then where the screen door is, there's a little tie where you can fold back the screen and tie it. At the bottom of each pole, there's a little hole in the outside of the pole where you can hook the bottom of the screen fabric in the hole, and then there's also a tent loop where you can put one of those small stakes in through there. Finally, you line up the zipper, and then you pull the zipper down to have hopefully an insect-free space that you can sit and relax. Okay, once you get the fabric off, you want to start folding the frame back up. Release that button in each corner, and then you'll pull this down to where it folds down. And then you'll go around and do that to each leg, and then walk it towards the... Once you get it walked back to the center, you want to flip it over, put it back inside the bag. And just as a reminder, don't do this right next to the trailer because it will scrape up the trailer.